Welcome to the chapter where we are going to cover timers and where we are going to learn about how to use the time or timers in order to create a stopwatch and a timer. And I'm quickly going to tell you or show you what we are going to cover in this section and what the end result is. So we have this stopwatch app, which is going to be the end result of our chapter where we are going to create this little timer here. If I press the start button, you can see that stopwatch is running. And also we have seen that the buttons at the bottom, they disappear and some new, one button disappears and two other buttons appear. And then we have here this table view, which allows us to, as example, when we click the round button, allows us to set the times that have been reached when the round button was pressed, as example, and we can add multiple ones, so it's scrollable as well here. And this is really useful for not only for timers but in general. So table view is a very useful tool and an important aspect of iOS development, and we are going to get into that a lot deeper in other sections, but for this section you will learn the basics of it and see how it works. Then if I press the stop button, you see the timer stops and I start and it starts at 0 again. So let's get over to our timer. We also have a timer which will be in the same application. So you see we have two screens. If I move from one screen to the other, you can see it slides from the bottom up. And in this, in this part, we are going to see, we can set our timer by dragging around here the sliders and press the start button. Then you see the timer starts and goes down and down. And here we also can stop it and go ahead with the timer or even reset it. So this is the timer application. And the swapping from one screen to the other is called, what you need for that is using segues. So this is also something that we're going to look at. So you can see loads of things to learn. And as usual, I will first show you the basics of all these functionalities. And in the end, we will put them all together in a little challenge for you. And of course, I'll show you the result as well, or how to do it as well. But that's what we're going to cover. So let's get started and have a look at some of the functionality.